people get vaccinated, the more places will open
No,
back.
I don't want to hear a commercial. Let's listen to this. Thursday morning jazz. Sweet jazz most enough to chill out in a good mood. And this is live, happening right now, just like my live stream is happening right now. So yeah, doing something a little different today, folks. I've ranted and I've raved. I've been angry this morning and I don't want to continue on with that because it's only consuming my soul. So with that being said, I'm gonna listen to some jazz music instead. Yeah, like a lounge singer that really can sing all that well. I'm gonna have you hypnotized with my spell. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's right. My name is Johnson. Not two Johnsons, just one Johnson. I want to thank you for joining me on this Thursday, 6:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, we eat noodles, spicy beef yakisoba. It's kinda hot and you know a guy like me likes the spicy. Oh yeah, ho, ho, ho. And if you like the spicy like me, well, I guess that you can come on over and see how spicy. Yes, thank you. I'm Johnson. Not two Johnsons, but just one Johnson. Just one Johnson singing songs for all of you in this 6:11 p.m. evening. Yeah. Johnson, not two Johnsons. Just one Johnson. Yeah. Spicy noodles and Shango's tacos. I said Shango's tacos. And that's one Johnson, not two. Yeah. I'd like to dedicate this. Thank you for coming, Chopper. Now this is gonna be a little bit different from what you're used to me doing because it's daytime and I don't want to offend anybody, you know. So let me show you something about being a real person. All right, not that I'm saying you're not, but you may have people telling you other things. Do what makes you happy, and acting a fool makes me happy. No matter how I do it. I didn't comb my hair this morning, so it's a little nappy. No, but I'd like to dedicate tonight's, or today's, or this evening's, or whatever you want to call it, show. I want to dedicate this show to Chase the Heat. Go check them out on YouTube if you like hot and spicy food. Yes, it's delicious. Check out my man, Drop Nugs, Not Nukes. He's in Washington and he's got the stuff that gets you zooted. Yes, zooted. You gotta check it out. And for all of you who wonder where I get my great singing skills from, well, guess what? I don't have great singing skills, so I don't have any to get from anyone. Yes. Now, I don't know if anybody is familiar with the Boondocks. Remember the Boondocks, anybody? Tom from the Boondocks? I'm gonna do my Tom impression. He's like one of the funniest characters to me on Boondocks because he's like, you know, he's a black dude who cares about black people, but he's married to a white chick who has a half white, half black kid, obviously, and is more black. And this is why I love Boondocks, because it made people wonder, what is black really? It's just a state of mind that's really silly. You just wanna go ahead and act like because somebody did something messed up to you in your life, that means you are entitled to something from people who do not owe you. It doesn't work that way. No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. And guess how I know? 'Cause I'm black. Yeah. Yeah. Now I wanna take you guys on a journey into hot spicy noodles. Yes. Oh my God, no! No! My taco! You want to see where my taco, where it's landed at? I'm going to show you right now. Because, you know, I don't care. There's my taco. Fell. Went to go grab it. Fell. Guess what? I'm going to eat that taco. I'm going to put all that shit back into the fucking taco. Oh! I'm going to put all that back into the taco. I apologize for my language. Johnson. I'm sorry I got angry for a hot second because I've been saving that little bit of meat and quinoa and the last of that sour cream dressing for this taco. For this reason. So I'm going to calm down for a hot second. Some of these hot spicy noodles. Now, these are, I think, Manchuan spicy noodles. Like, look, the whole taco shell is clean, like nothing was even in it. Like, the meat just, yo, you know something? If you live in a haunted house, don't put food down if you're not ready to eat it, because ghosts will smack it off. They will. I live with a ghost right now that likes to electrocute me with things that normally wouldn't electrocute you. So I should have known better. I should have known better. He knew I wanted this taco. He heard me talking about it all night. He sits right here in his chair. I can imagine what he was saying in his brain. He's like, this dude thinks he's eating that taco. He's not eating that taco. As soon as he reaches for the taco, I'm gonna smack it right out of his hand. I mean, besides that, now I have a mess to clean up. I'm gonna have to do laundry. Hey, Chopper says hi. Camilla, Chopper says hi. And all the rest of y'all that are in this house, like those are 4 or 5 of you, Chopper says hi. And I'm serious, I'm not playing with y'all. He does say hi. He's right here on YouTube. I mean, you could come over to the screen. I mean, you knocked my taco off the thing, sir. I was enjoying my taco. I was enjoying the thought of my taco, I should say. You know, like, I hadn't actually eaten it yet. I did eat like 2 or 3 of them yesterday. So I already knew what it was gonna taste like. I can't believe I gotta sit here and like scoop this up off my couch and eat it. But I'm gonna eat it because I want it. And as long as none of it landed on the floor, I'm not gonna eat whatever landed on the floor because I have a cat and, you know, cats walk around. I'm probably even gonna regret eating this portion of it because it's probably gonna have cat fur in it. Right? I mean, yo, you know what? It was like 3 times as much in there than this. That's all I got left. Not happy. Not happy about this. I should have just ate it as soon as I made it. But you know how you try to savor something because you know it's the last of what you got? So you're like, you know what? I'm gonna hold on to this. I'm gonna hold on to this as long as possible. Because I know I'm not gonna have any more. That's what I was trying to do. But hey, guess what? I got 2 more that are refrigerated. Throw them in the daggone microwave for a couple seconds. 2 more tacos. Now, I wanted to open this up for questions and answers. There's a lot of people who see me on Insta, and believe me, I catch a lot of flack. I do. And the thing is, I don't mind catching it from people who I matter to. Oh my God, all the meat is right on the freaking floor. Like, all the meat. Like, you know what's funny? Is the meat was on the bottom of the taco. Right? The bottom. So how did all the top stuff fall here? But all the bottom stuff fall down on the actual floor. Right? When the taco went that way towards the floor. See, Ghost? You are a douchebag. This ghost is a douchebag. I said he's a douchebag, was probably married to a hag with a big old handbag. She said, carry this when you go into the store. He said, hey yo, beep, I can't take this bleep anymore. And he lost his damn mind, but it was too damn late. His ego was deflated. Do you know, Chopper, how good a Shango's taco is? Of course not. You never had Shango's tears. I gotta send you some one of these days. And a recipe on how to make your own Shango's tacos. If you like tacos. If you don't like tacos, well, any type of wrap, non-bread, pita, it'll do. It'll do. Now, believe it or not, folks, if you don't know me, I'm actually quite the chef. Not, you know, professionally trained. But if there is one thing that I love, it's tacos. Oh my gosh. I mean, when you talk about comfort food, tacos are one of the most comfortable foods in the world. Besides like mac and cheese, burgers, tacos. What I like about tacos is that, excuse me as I'm like, changing my stuff. You guys gotta help me with the language. I'm really trying during certain times not to be too offensive. Because from what I understand, I actually have an audience under freaking 18. I was surprised. I figured all the crap that I said about millennials and stuff and all your like whining and crying and entitlement stuff like made you hate me. And I didn't say it to offend anybody. I said it because you know what? The more you think you're entitled to something, the less you're actually entitled to it, and the more the world is going to knock you down for thinking you're owed something. But they'll let you believe it. They'll let you believe if you do it this way, life will go this way. And it doesn't. It goes that way. And you're like, huh? But I shared. Like, let's put it this way, right? Let's think about this. True story. And a very simple analogy for anyone of any age to follow, right? Bam. I'll sing it for you. Don't you remember in kindergarten when they taught you your colors and numbers? They always told you that you gotta share. Sharing is caring. Sharing makes the world go round. But as soon as you hit middle school and high school, they call you a clown. You learn about cliques and judgment based on nonsense and popularity contests with people you don't even care about. That's the crap that used to kill me. Psychological stuff is crazy. Like, I came from a poor neighborhood in New Haven. They call it the infamous hip. Go ahead and look it up. One year we had 36 murders. What the F? Hey, boss, what's going on? I think the people here is straight up lost. Everybody wanna be a boss, but they ain't got the boss brain. Know what I'm saying? So, growing up, I went to public school at first, but I went to like more prestigious public schools. My parents, because of what I was diagnosed as a kid, ADHD, wanted me to have the best education possible and not be labeled, special. Because in the state of Connecticut, if you're special, they don't teach you nothing. They don't. They put you in special ed classes where you're basically babysat. So yeah, they got schools specifically set up for special ed kids. And it's not because they want to teach them, it's just because they don't want to be bothered. So most of those kids end up feeling that they're really stupid. Like, I have paperwork. One of these days, maybe I'll make it public for everybody. But I was diagnosed as being mildly retarded as a kid because I just didn't want to read what they wanted me to read. So the powers that be told my parents I was mildly retarded. Now, I'm not sure. Well, see, this is back when I was a kid. I'm 43. They don't use the word mildly retarded now. They probably use slightly mentally disabled or whatever they use. I don't even know. I'm not into the whole terminology game. I go with what I was told when I grew up and what makes sense to me. I know that sounds very closed-minded. And it's not that I'm a closed-minded individual. I'm very open-minded. But if what you say makes no logical sense, I can't commit it to my brain. Think of my brain as a binary system. I function by zeros and ones, patterns, yeah. And if the pattern makes no sense to me, then guess what? Yeah, I'm not gonna pay it no attention at all. Now I'm gonna share something with my audience today. I don't know if I've shared it with y'all before, but if I haven't, I will. There's a lot of people who think that what I do is just me pretending or acting. I am not good at pretending. I mean, I have a very great imagination, but the problem with me is I live inside the things that I create in my mind. Like, for instance, perfectly good idea for example is I don't understand, and this is gonna sound stupid to you, Chopper, because you're younger than me, so you'll be like, dude, I understand it, but I don't understand why human beings can't get along. I really don't. And it bothers me. It bothers me that we look at race before we look at human beings first. Like, you think I care what race you are, Chopper? I don't. Whatsoever. I don't care. You could be white Anglo-Saxon Protestant, and guess what? You're okay with me because you're a human being. You understand what I'm saying? That's just the type of person I am. Look at the people who follow me on Insta, dude. They're nothing like me. Nothing like me. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying, right? And what I find often with most of us is we don't have that support from our supposed people. And that's what made me start thinking differently. Like, I'm telling you, COVID has been probably one of the best things that happened to me, besides getting it. Although getting it gave me a whole new outlook on life. Like, it made me see things differently. It made me see things in a way that I hope has made me a better person. Now, because of head traumas, several, like 5 to 6 severe head traumas that required hospitalization, I don't have the same mental capacity as most. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm prone to anger. I'm prone to extreme emotional disbalances. I'm what you would consider bipolar. See what I'm saying? How you get shocked by a microphone? I'm holding it in my hand. How did I get shocked by it? Stop. I don't wanna have to turn this into a midday paranormal investigation. Oh yeah. Now, I really hope that I have not, because a lot of times I don't even think about what comes out of my mouth. Like, I talk a lot slower when I'm thinking about what I'm saying, because I don't want to say anything that may catch someone the wrong way. One thing I've learned nowadays is that you really don't know what you can say if you're somebody from my generation. For instance, there was a famous song. I want my MTV. When MTV used to actually play music, that was like one of the biggest videos that came out, right? And I'm not gonna say it, what the word he said is, but I will say that he said it in a way that was like, oh, y'all calling us this? Well, guess what? We'll be that, and we'll still do our thing. You know, nowadays they block that word out. They block it. And he was empowering them. He was saying, hey, I know they're calling you this and they're calling you derogatory names, but take that derogatory name, wear it, and do the daggone thing and throw it back in their face. Like, yeah, I'm a whatever, but look at me. I still did what I had to do. And see, so when a lot of people are looking at my content or looking at how I act, I'm an 80s kid, man. We didn't apologize in the 80s, man. We said what we had to say. We said it. And then when the 90s came, we said it even harder. It went back from, aha, we're joking around to, nah, we're not joking, man. We're serious. Listen, here. And the world changed. The world changed really, really fast. And the thing that makes me feel so sorry for some of the generations that have been born here is that, like, alright, some of them feel that they are trendsetters. You're not. Skinny jeans are old school, played out, done. Skinny jeans sagging? Well, yeah, y'all did that. Nobody was sagging skinny jeans, man. Why would you? You buy skinny jeans so they fit. Right? Right. Thank you. Now, I'm not saying anything about the whole sagging thing. I can show you pictures of myself when I was younger. Y'all probably wouldn't believe it was me. Had a lot more hair, longer hair, braids, dreads, whatever. Baggy clothes. Now, I still wear slightly baggy pants. I like my pants baggy. I'm bow-legged. There is nothing worse than wearing fitted pants and somebody's talking about your bow legs. It's not. When your legs do like this, you know what I'm saying? People give you the business. Now, should I be proud of my bow legs? I wear shorts now, so obviously I've gotten over it. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, these were the things that nowadays, y'all can be bow-legged, pigeon-toed, knock-kneed, and all that stuff, and nobody cares. Nobody cares. Back then, they cared. You know, back when I was younger, we got bullied. Not on social media, not over the phone. No, dudes would wait for you hallways at school. On the way home from school, they'd catch you at the freaking mall. Like dead ass. And they'd beat you up if you allowed them to. See, me, I was always very short. I was like 4 foot nothing up until I hit like 9th, 10th grade. And I shot up to 4'11". Then after 11th grade, I finally grew to like 5'2" or 3. So I spent a lot of my time being short and picked on because I was short and skinny. Oh, I was called crack baby. You name it, they gave it to me every day. And then you would have teachers that would join in on this. First place I got bullied was Catholic school. That's right, I said it, Catholic school. But that's not the topic of today's discussion, so we're not going to go into that. That's a topic for later on in the night without the audience that I have now. I don't usually say anything about like corporate companies, but this orange pineapple stuff from 7-Eleven is actually good. And it's like $1.59, which is more like $1.75 in Connecticut because of the tax. I hope you live in a state that doesn't have a lot of tax. Doesn't have a lot of tax. I can't sing for anything. Alright, now that I've given you a nice chill vibe to start off with, we can stop that. We can go to what it is that I usually like to talk about when I'm not ranting, raving, and swearing at people. Because when I'm not ranting, raving, and swearing at people, believe it or not, that's like 1% of who I am. Trust me, it is. It's just the 1% of me that people get to see a lot of. Just like when you get to see the 1% of this world that does terrible to the rest of us. It just makes you feel bad about people in general. But 98% of us are actually decent human beings. The way I see it, anybody who can deal with me is a decent human being. I'm not easy to deal with. I know that. Don't get me wrong. I don't blame anybody for disavowing me, so to speak. But at the same token, alright, I'm gonna try to freestyle without swearing. Hey yo, I made a daggone promise to not swear, so I'm gonna try to do something different than I usually do, and that's come through with something that leave you subdued without a curse word. Who's that acting like a herd? Didn't understand, yo, son, it's absurd. The way it goes, yo, you can't spit no words without the flurry of the freaking stuff that gets blurred out, beeping, bleeping, census, going through with the FCC regulation. Got a cat wondering if he's gonna see the penetration, the hesitation that comes through with the defloration of the forests. Make sure you don't know Kit Kats like Chuck Norris. Got a freaking fist in my chin. And that's it, let's begin. Again, from the top. Don't stop. Drop shit. Oh, stop talking. That's to put us coin in the jar of swearing before they preparing to go ahead and call up your bro Aaron. Head to Netflix, for real, no chicks, know the deal. They saying, yo, if he ain't got no money, then he can't be real. How the F you think that make me feel? When these girls don't wanna talk. Every time they see me, they turn around and walk the other daggone way, because I might have to say whatever's on my mind that day. And I don't sway the other way. The way I play is like I was on bocce. Don't know, son, not a Nazi. So I don't try to control like a Gestapo. Hit cats with flows that drop low underground and sounding what I'm pounding in brains like 4/5 riff. Ill, don't say that. Come back with tracks that just relax. Take stacks off the backs of many. East Pack, East Bay, oh Henny. Oh son, give me 2 pennies so I can get 15 cents. I got 13, know what I mean? The schemes and the dreams. Hit cats with the hitting with the dreams. I got a sense of myself, it's a new thing. Sometimes these brains just can't maintain the same things, and the wavelengths is strange. Oh, what did he say? I don't really got no time to play, just move the other way. Before things get said I shouldn't have to say. I ain't got no time to play. This ain't no games. This ain't Monopoly. Why you coming at me dropping these flows and they so sloppy, B? See, I got it locked up like I was master locked in a safe. Don't chase, scale like the movie in the 80s called The Wraith. I'm driving a freaking Dodge Stratus, baddest, matters like family. I don't even understand why you handing me money. Ain't nothing funny. Come through, catch 2 in your tummy. Everybody wanna be slow like gin rummy. Don't play no games, hit you with the dummy. Shot, pop, oh, don't know, flow, go low. Too slow, you get blow like coke up that nose. No joke, oh, now you're numb. Don't run, get hit with some. No guns, I got the fist, tip cuffs. Come round here, get up. That's that. Cats react to the stuff they see. Black bag on the back. That's that. Nike signing. Don't give two what I'm signing. All day and playing games when you're saying things. Don't give two. You know my name is James, but it's not really James. It's not James at all. In fact, I don't even have any family members that I know of with the name James. That's some real stuff. Don't get it effed up. Only said one curse word. That was shit. Excuse me. I did it. Carried the whole thing to the back, but it wasn't that exquisite. Paid a visit to your mama. She was visiting you up in ER trauma. She said somebody hit him with the scammer. That was so good that he couldn't even get away from the drama. No, I'm just joking. Like, I can rhyme without swearing. I've actually written most of the stuff that I write has, unless I really want to make a point, I don't have to swear. But I know if there's one word that gets somebody's attention, like off the rip. Quick thing. Has anybody ever noticed? Has anybody ever really noticed the difference between a love song sung from a man's point of view versus a love song
through my window, scanning
sung from a woman's point of view? I'm just saying. I don't know if anybody has. I'm not trying to get anybody angry. There's a totally big difference. Women, stop talking about finding new men and cheating on them. It's not nice. You're giving other women the wrong message. Stop it. Don't do that. It's not good. Love your family. Understand that I know a lot of people say you should never stay together for your kids. Yeah, you should. Well, you shouldn't have had them. I tried. I tried at the detriment of my own sanity. But you know what? I don't regret it. I don't. I get mad sometimes about it and angry. But you know what? I don't regret it because it was for my kids. It wasn't for me. It wasn't for her. It was for them. So, in my mind, I'm not upset about that. Unless, of course, what I did means nothing. Now, I don't get to see my kids as often as I want to. And I think it's crap that I have to actually ask to see my kids. I think it's ridiculous, but turning over a new leaf in life, and I'm trying to change. But there's one thing that I know that never changes is when you give someone who gives nothing anything more than that you've already given them, then they're just going to keep taking. They're not going to give anything back. So I can give all this. You know, I did this before with another relationship where I ate crow and let them feel like they were right. Yeah, it was my fault. Nope, not doing that this time. But I'm not going to be outwardly rude or disrespectful either. And I have more reason to be with this one than I did the last one. So let's talk how we rebuild ourselves. You know, I've met a lot of people in my life who have always told me, you need help. But there's no guidance on how to find help. They don't actually try to help you. They just want you to know that you're beyond their scope of person to deal with. Y'all in the middle of the daytime, shit.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's like 6. Don't get me wrong, folks. I woke up at like.
When you book with Expedia,
Oh no, we're not gonna hear this. No.
like a great companion,
You know what?
the Expedia app
Why?
has your back
And then you
throughout
make
your
me
journey.
listen to it. You
Because
know what's
it
funny? I've
matters who you
noticed
travel with.
is like
Click
certain
to download
commercials
today.
are like you're listening to this ad. They must have paid YouTube a whole lot of money to put an ad in royalty-free music. Royalty-free, which means, as far as I know, there should be no ads. But then, of course, you know, having a YouTube channel, I've gotten emails that say, hey, guess what? We can monetize you if we choose to based on your performance, which means they're going to make money off you regardless. So that's the unfortunate thing is I want to stay at like 999 subscribers eventually, and that's it. I don't want millions because I don't want them to tell me what I can and cannot say. And I know people are like, well, stop cursing then. It's not about the cursing. I've been blocked more for helping people than I've been blocked for swearing at people. Trust me. Which is why when people get really upset about my mouth, I'm just like, really? Like, no, I'm not quite sure what's happening. Because, like, I'm watching my software and I'm watching myself on screen right now. And quite frankly, the delay is long. Like, it must be delayed about, like, 5 freaking minutes. Like, I'm over here freestyling on one screen and I did that, like, 5 minutes ago. Freaks me out. That's why sometimes I don't even watch that screen because then it makes me realize that I'm not live. Live to me is at the moment. If there's a delay, it's, 4 minutes or 5 minutes behind. And I'm beginning to think that this is 4 minutes behind or in an endless loop because, like, I've been doing the same thing on one screen for like, yo, did y'all mess with this computer? If I continue to keep flowing, dude that usually sits in that chair, you and I are going to have some extraterrestrial paranormal issues. This delay is long as hell. Well, forget the delay. I'm a little bit feeling like I need a nap. Spilled my taco. Didn't even get to eat the whole damn thing. Kind of sad about that. Had to do laundry earlier than I wanted to. Sad about that too, Not really sad about it, but I'm not happy. Let's just put it that way. Then I gotta clean this up. Sooner or later. Sooner than later. Oh, God. Alright, so let's... Yeah, why is this... It's replaying itself. This is not live still. It can't be. Why? What's going on? Because if I find out that the ghosts were messing with stuff, then I'm gonna have to, like, smack them. It says I'm streaming. This says I'm streaming. I'm confused, folks. I'm confused. And I don't understand what's happening. So, you know what? I think that I'm going to take that as a cue that it's time to end this live stream. We're 44 minutes in, so I'll give it the next 30 seconds to hit 45. Then I'm going to say to everyone, thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being a part of my live stream. Thank you, Choppa. I'm glad that I'm here and important enough to come check me out. As I say to anybody who depends on me for any reason, If you have my number or any way to reach me, if you're going through it, trust me, I could be going through it too. So we might be helping each other more than you think. Helping people gives me purpose. Believe it or not. It gives me purpose. It makes me feel good about myself. You know? It makes me feel good about myself. With that being said, everyone, I'm going to take a nap. 6 o'clock. I'll probably be up by 9-ish. I'll do a primetime Omen, late night Omen, and maybe another paranormal Omen at 3 o'clock in the morning. All these are live streams, folks. Pre-recording to me seems more phony than... And I'm probably somebody who should pre-record because of the way my mouth goes sometimes. Is I probably should. Let me sit down and write out a script for myself so I know what to say or not to say. But it seems like too much effort. Too much effort. So I do want to thank everybody for taking the time and being patient. And no, if there's ever anything you want to see as far as content is concerned, well, all you have to do is simply say, hey, I'd love to see some more ghost stuff. Because I like ghost. Stop! Ah! So if you're interested in more paranormal stuff, well, join me a little later today when I do another investigation, see if there's any way I can communicate with the spirits in this house. Because I am truly interested in communicating with the spirits in this house, and I've not figured out that this thing is delayed by at least 10 minutes. At least. I've been sitting down or sitting back for I don't know how long now, and I just sat down on the other screen. I'm still getting used to this matching the software with each other so it doesn't do nonsense. Right now, I guess with it being delayed this long, I've gotten less lag. So in that sense, I'm kind of happy because it's been green the whole time. And usually turns red and yellow and stuff, or it just drops the whole entire live stream altogether. So I'm probably going to lose half the end of this because I'm going to end it now because we're at past the time I was going to leave. So thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for joining me. You guys have a great day. It's Thursday. For anybody who's suffering from any heat waves that are going on right now, I hope you are doing much better. We got rain today, so that was good for us because we've been suffering a drought in the Northeast. From what I understand, we're suffering a drought in the whole United States of America. Come on, USA. You're making it bad for the people who rely on our land here. Your governmental politics screwing everybody over is hurting us. Small businesses unite. Small businesses support one another. Ask not how much they're going to buy from you, but what you can buy from them. I took that away from John F. Kennedy and made it into something different. But it's the same premise. It's what he meant when he said it. So once again, I thank you for joining me, as usual. And I would like you all to have a great evening.